Hello guys, I had a request to do the 1 to 3 year old beanie hat for kids. So I'm going to teach you right now. So hop on, get your stuff. What you're going to need is, I got a J hook, my darning needle, scissors, don't need a pen, and the color yarn you want. This is so you guys can start making your own crazy hats like I do. I've made a lot of super cool hats. Mostly my Piggy one. I think my Miss Piggy one was the best I've ever made. Okay, so let's get going. We are going to do stitches. I'm going to teach you how to chain. I'm going to teach you how to single stitch. I'm going to teach you how to slip stitch, single crochet, and double crochet. Some of you might already know, so you can fast forward it if you want to. But here we go. So we need to make a magic circle. So I wrap my yarn around. I put my fingers through the hole, grab it like I'm doing a slip knot, and gently open it up. Not open it up, but bring it up a little bit. Make this tighter. There you go. There you go. This is the magic circle. Okay. So we're going to need to chain 2. 1, 2. Might have to do that again, or there's another better way. Let's do it this way for people that don't know how to do magic circles. Let's go. We'll chain 5. 1, 2. Chain. Whoops. Since if people don't know how to chain, here we go. This is a slip knot. Make a circle like a ribbon. Take your fingers through. Grab the long piece of yarn and the short piece, pull them out, put your hook through and tighten it. It'll tighten out by itself when you push a little bit on the, not too tight though. You don't want your knots too tight. Okay, so here we go. So you take the long piece of string. I always hold this, or hold it like this. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to chain 5. So we hold it and wrap the string yarn around the hook and bring it through that one, the slip knot that we did. And that's 1. See the V? That's 1. Do it again. Wrap it around. Bring it through. That's 2. Wrap it around. 3. Wrap it around. 4. Wrap it around. 5. Now, see the first one? We want to go in there. We want to bring our hook into the first one. Bring it right through. We're going to take the rope and pull it right through. Then we're going to pull it through here again. Now, we just made a circle instead of the magic circle. See the circle? Okay, so what we're going to need is we're going to chain 2. Now, these two does not count. These 2 are just to make sure that it fills up the seam, so the seam doesn't look too, what do you call it, too holy. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to put 10 double crochets. I know some people already know double crochet. I know my cousin does. She's the one that wants me to do this. Okay, so here's the double crochet. We're going to wrap our string around the needle, the hook, bring it right through the circle. Grab your yarn, pull it through the circle. Now you got 3 hooks. Wrap it around one more time. Now you have 4. We want to go through just 2 of those. Wrap it around again and go through the other 2. Now that is a double crochet. So we need 10 of these. Now remember, this one does not count. That is just a filler. So we already have 1. So we wrap it around. Go through this hole, grab the string. I always hold it with, see how I'm holding it? So give it tension and bring the hook around. Do it again because we need 4 before we start pulling things through. So we need to go through 2. So I just went through 2, wrap it around again and go through 2. That is a double crochet. So let's do it a couple more times. Well, we're going to have to do it a couple more times because I'm live and I can't fast forward it. Okay, so we have 2. Let's wrap it around, pull it through, grab the yarn, pull it over again, over your hook, go through 2, wrap it around, go through 2 again. So that's 3. Do it again, wrap it around, go through the hole, wrap it around, you got 4, go through 2, and do it again. I always have to pull out more yarn. Okay, do it again. You can pause it if you want to keep learning. I mean, if you don't know how to do it yet, so always count. 1, 2. And you can always count by these things, the V's. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And remember, do not count that one. So we already have 6.
Remember B-bomb. Remember B-bomber.
7.
He found 41 diamonds
8.
before full survival.
9.
No.
10. Alright, so here is 10 of them completed. Alright, here's your chain of 2. 1, 2. We do not count that. We go into the first stitch, which is the V stitch. See the V stitch? Put our hook right through there. Grab the string. This is a slip stitch. And the slip stitch goes right through. So let's do that one more time. Okay.
I feel like I remember keeping
Or I want to show you the last one. So we can, okay, so here's your last last one that you needed. Whoops. Wrap your yarn around. Grab it. You got 4. Grab 2.
I know, I don't care about diamonds.
Remember, don't touch this one. Go into this one, both strings. You see how there's 2 right here? Grab this yarn, bring it through, and then bring it right through again. That is a slip stitch. Now you can tie. You see the back where your circle is? Make that tighter so you don't see a hole. See? No hole. Ta-da. Okay. So what we want to do is we need to chain 2. So it's a filler.
I should find a stack.
1, 2. Okay. So we chained up 2. Now we need 2 double crochets in each. So we just made 10. That means we're going to have 20 double crochets on this. So make sure you have 20. So wrap it around. You go right in. Grab your hook. There's 3. Wrap it around. There's 4. And then go through the rest 2. So there's 1. You need 1 more. And there's 2.
Mama in survival.
And there's 3. Make sure you're going around both things too. There's 3. I probably shouldn't be chewing gum while I'm doing this video, but I quit smoking. It's so hard to quit smoking, mostly during the holidays. It's really hard. So I'm sorry. It's either chew gum or go back to start smoking, and I so want to. Okay, so here we go. Don't count this one. So we have 2, 4, 6. Put your hook back on.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. Okay, now we're going to seal this one up. So leave these 2, go through that one, bring it through. There you go. There was a slip stitch. And there's the top. Now, if you wanted to, you can always change colors, but in the beginning, as a beginner, I would not advise it. Just give you a couple more, like, I would do about 10 hats. Get really to know how to do the chains and everything. And then you can start doing, like, changing colors, because it can be a pain. And you have all these loose ends that you have to sew in. You don't want them to come out on you. Okay. So that was round 1. This circle is round 1. This is round 2. Now round 3, we want to chain 2. Okay, so this one, we need to do 2 double crochets in the first stitch. So wrap it around and do 1 double crochet. Same stitch, we need 2. Okay. The next one, we just need 1. So we're going to do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So we get, I always forget. So 2, 1, 2, 1. Always just count. Always, if, 2, 1, 2, 1, because I always mess up. 2, 1, 2. I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. I still got to get, I know my husband never watches this video, so I really didn't get him that much. I still got to, I'm making him something, but, oh, it's so funny. He's always shopping with me, and so it's so hard to shop with him. You don't want to get him something that he already knows what he's getting, so that's super hard. What are you going to do? Crazy, and it's so cold here. 2, 1, 2, 1, and the wind is blowing. I live in New York. If you're watching this, I don't know where you guys are from. Comment. Make sure you subscribe and like. It's on right in my comments, right down there. You'll see a subscribe button and notifications, because I'll be doing more tutorials. I still got to do a 4-year-old, but I'm sure a 4-year-old might be able to wear this, so I'm not sure. My cousin Ann will have to let me know, because I'm not positively. I'll let you know, positive. Okay, so 2, 1, 2. So we're still doing the 2, 1, 2, 1.
Is that going to be the kitchen?
2. My grandson likes playing Minecraft, so that's our Minecraft or Little Big Planet, one or the other. Okay, 2 and 1. All right, mine is done. I hope you guys are done, probably, because I keep talking. Always skip these 2. Go into this one. We're going to do a slip stitch, so we're grabbing this, go right through those, and grab through that. See, sometimes it's like, let's do that again. Let's make it a little tighter. Let's bring this out. Okay. To make it tighter, you want more tension right here, more tighter, so your yarn can't go back. So make it tight right here. Bring it right through. Don't let the hook grab more yarn. Bring it right through, and then it's a little bit tight. There you go. See, that's so much better. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3. This will be our 4th. So chain 2. Okay, and so round 4, we're going to chain 2, double crochet. Okay, so we're going to double crochet in the first 2, and then we're going to chain 1 double crochet in the next and 1 double crochet in the next. It's super easy. So double crochet in that one, and then in the same one, so there's 2 in that same stitch. Remember, you don't count that one, so there's 2. And a double crochet in this one, and double crochet in the next one. So so you're going to go 2 double crochets, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay? So we need 2 in this stitch, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 1, 1. My mother-in-law said a long time ago, because she taught me how to crochet, she said that I was the fastest crocheter. I used to whip these up, maybe just the beanies alone. I'm not saying about my other stuff that I put on them, but just a basic beanie like this one. I mean, it's not my chunky. My chunky takes a lot of work, but these are the easiest ones to make. I can whip up maybe,
I
Oh, I don't even know. I can whip up a lot in one day. And then you just decorate. You can decorate. I'm thinking about doing a troll, since I have the pink. Since the movie's coming out, I'm thinking about doing the Pets one, because I know that movie's coming out. Because my grandson, when we go see a movie, he likes to wear, if we're going to go see, like, we did, what is that, Smart Dog there with a little boy. I forget what the name was, but I crochet, like, stuff like that so he can wear it into the movie theaters. My husband likes them too. I think all my family likes them. Except for the adults. My husband, though, he does love them. But I usually end up giving them to the kids because they love them. Okay, so remember we're doing 2 double crochets and 2 and then 1 double crochet in the next 2. So 2 double crochets and 1 and 1 and 2. Try not to talk too much because I know when I used to do it, I didn't like listening to them because I'm like, I'm trying to count myself, and how am I going to listen when how can I count when you're counting too? It's hard. Sometimes I think I dyed my hair too much blonde lately. That's because it gave me allergic to hair dye when I was younger, I think my son was like, okay, so here's the last one. Remember, you get a lot of tension. Pull your hook through both loops. Remember, you got both loops. Grab the yarn, make some tension, and pull it through. You might have to push your yarn down some, see, and then it does not leave any holes. Because this would be a great color for trolls. And then you just, I'll show you, I'm going to do it, so I'm going to figure it out, and I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. If it comes out really good, maybe I'll share that one too. So make sure you like and subscribe, and the little bell, so you know when I'm doing it next. So 1, 2, okay. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th round. Okay, so the 5th through 11, we're going to double crochet in each round. We're going to go through 11 rounds. So we already did 5. So we need 6 more rounds. So let's go. So 1 in each. There we go. And 1 in each. And 1. I'm going to do it all the way for 11 rounds. And 11 rounds, you go. Here's the circle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be our 5th. And this is the easy, very easy beanie for anybody. Even a beginner, I think, could do this. I think the J-hook is a great size for it. It doesn't snag your work, so you don't get frustrated. My son's all the way in Vermont. I miss him so much. But I hope he's doing good. I don't talk to him really that much. He's such a homebody and such a, to himself, a gamer. Now, if you have to, like see how it's like, it was like this. You can turn it in. And now work this way. Just so much easier. 1 in each. You want to go through both of the strings. Both. trying to figure out what to crochet next. I'm not sure what to crochet. I'm doing a cowl right now for my husband with the matching hat. It is just going to be drop dead gorgeous. I'll show you what it looks like after. I'll do my, what I've done. I've done so many things. I wish I made videos of all the stuff that I've done. I learned most of it from my mother-in-law. Thank God for her. God rest her soul. She passed away. She taught me almost everything I know. Now, if you guys don't want to watch this, you guys can always go stop this video and then come back. But make sure you guys subscribe and like and get the notification, that little bell there. There's a little bell. And that will let you know that, hey, I am on and I am ready to show you some more work.
Hey, I can't go through.
I got some good yarn at Michael's. Oh,
I can't go through the door.
I want some chunky yarn, but usually it's $10 for chunky yarn. I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy. So what I have to do is go buy the Super Saver Red Heart, the big one. And there's a trick on making super chunky yarn out of it. You use 3 strands at the same time, which is pretty cool. That's what I do. That's why it can be expensive. I hope you guys are still there. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Jeremy! Hey, honey! Jeremy! Sorry about that, guys. My phone, thank God I looked up. My battery is almost dead. So give me one second. I was going to see if my husband would do it. He's watching football. I'm going to have to ask him to go do it. I only have to hold on 1 second. Keep doing your work. Okay. Will you get me the cord, and I got my battery's almost dead. Oh. Thank God I looked up. Okay. No viewers, so you guys can always come back. This is great. Okay. Did you share it?
Huh?
Did you share it?
Well, right now I didn't even know you were up on it. You didn't know that. Is it on YouTube or Facebook?
YouTube.
Oh, you did get into YouTube?
Yeah.
Is Ann on?
No, she doesn't even know. I don't think she knows how to
Alright, I'll tag her.
do any like that. Okay, hold on 1 second.
I'll tag her.
There, I think my phone, I hope it's charging. Okay. Okay, chain 2, and do the same thing. Okay. Make sure you guys all say hi. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what your favorite yarn is. Or say anything. Just come and say hi. That wind is crazy cold. Oh my God. That's what I miss about Vermont. I miss Vermont so much. I mean, our mountains were gorgeous. You know, you go up by my friend Katie's house and the snow and in the fall and oh, it's gorgeous. Her place is just beautiful with her mountains. Oh, I love that place.
And you're gonna have to bring
I
all
miss
my
her.
stuff, like,
I miss my son. Those two are the only thing I miss in Vermont. And Gina,
how's it supposed
my
to be?
daughter-in-law. I miss her. My family lives there, but we don't get along.
I'm trying to make you a doorbell.
We're always fighting over something. It's crazy families don't get along. How your
What?
mom passes away and everything turns into
Why?
crap.
Well, how is the redstone supposed to reach
But
it?
that's okay. I got my new family here. I got my grandson. I got my husband.
And so then you have to do this.
Okay. Tell me where you live. How much snow do you have? Oh my God. I've been
How are you
making
supposed to hear
fingerless
someone
gloves
speaking
because my hands are so cold. It's absolutely freezing. One like already. Yay! Probably my
Yeah.
husband.
What?
He is like the biggest supporter.
How many times do we have
It
to?
is so
How
funny.
many
Okay, you're
times
gonna
do we
do a
have to
slip
do this?
stitch. Okay, let's see. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I didn't want.
7. Let's keep going. This will be the 8th. Trying to make it fast. Like, I wish we could, like, I wish I could be, like, super, super fast so I don't
I'm
have to
trying to go downstairs.
drive you guys crazy. But that's okay.
What windows?
Wow, I can't believe when I was younger, it seemed like we had Christmas, like a couple months. When I was a teenager, like the kids get out, I think on like the 22nd. Are you kidding me? Like, what, 3 more days will be Christmas, and then they go back the second. Like, I don't get it. I really thought that we were out longer. Unless you're a kid, maybe that I really can't. Like, if you remember, what do you remember? Do you remember it? It was like a long time. We used to sled on the mountains, and oh, we had amazing time. I go snow machining with Katie. Oh, it was crazy. It felt like it was a couple months. Now it's only what, a week? And then they have to go back to school. But it's crazy here in New York. You know, I figured that living in Vermont, New York is right next to us, right by the Canadian border. So I figured that, you know, they're used to the snow. But I'm telling you, if there's 2 inches of snow, sorry, my nose is running, it's so cold, they cancel the school. It is crazy. If you hear those snow plows, like, school is canceled. Like, it's a 2-hour delay. If it's still snowing, they're canceling it. I remember walking in friggin' snow up to my knees, and I was like my grandson's age. I'd say a little bit more. I'd say about 10. I think we moved up by the hospital when I was 10. And so that's when I had to walk all the way to the Randolph School. And that was what? Let's see. Wow, that's a really good hard walk. And of course my mom didn't like to go out in the cold, so of course all of us kids had to get dressed and get to school. And of course we had 7 of us. I had 3 sisters and 3 brothers. Big family. I went to this collectible place just a little while ago, and this kid had 11 siblings. You know what? That's what I miss. I miss the big family scene when we're all around joking, except for when my brother Eddie, oh, he used to cheat at Monopoly, and he would Like, you would see him steal a couple $1,000 out of the Monopoly board, and you say something, he would flip the board. It was so funny. My husband started laughing when he saw that. It was funny. He was the biggest cheater. It was funny. I think they have the new Monopoly board. It's called the Cheater Monopoly board. I would love to get it for Christmas for him. I think it lets you cheat. I think the banker is allowed to steal money. Maybe. If you heard about it, let me know. It's funny. I miss him too. I went to go see him last summer, so that was nice. I miss his daughter. She was close to my son. I mean, my grandson.
Why do I get like the smallest?
It's crazy when you move to another state and your family's in another state. After this, we'll check.
And I messaged her.
Careful, I don't want to get zapped.
No, it was on the, I just wanted to check what it was.
My husband, he's so funny. We went to the store and he got butt roast, something butt roast.
Pork roast.
Pork roast. No, it's a butt. You said pork butt roast.
Pork butt roast.
And so here we are buying it. And he's like, and I keep telling him, like, well, how do you make it? He's like, I don't know. It was $10. I'm buying it. Oh my God. Funny. Like, he does the weirdest shit like that. Here I am thinking he already knows how to make it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You never know, it might come
2
out
more.
delicious.
You never know. I'll let you guys know. What are you guys making for supper tonight? Let me know in the comments what you're making.
Any good recipes?
Yes, any good recipes would be great. Mostly for pork butt roast. Just in case he doesn't know, but it was funny. Sometimes I swear. Men are so funny. Like, you ask them to move something, and all of a sudden they just start moving. They don't move anything out of their way. They think, like, they can, like, automatically move everything with their eyes while they're carrying it in something big, you know?
That's the knee pad. And then it says, see this?
We have Amish goes by. You probably just heard the Amish buggy. They're so awesome.
Just press the knee pad and then it'll show
They're
you.
so friendly. I don't like it when they talk. Like, I worked at Family Dollar. People can be very rude to them, you know, like they would say mean things or something. I absolutely think they're adorable. I think, like, some days you wish you lived that way because the electronic age is just, like, separating the whole, like, Trump. I shouldn't have brought up politics, but that's what it reminds me of. And then we're all divided, and it sucks. Because I didn't care before if you were a Democrat or a Republican, you know. So I don't care if you're an Amish. I think they're very smart. They're very talented. Every spring I get their strawberries. I brought strawberries down to Katie and my daughter-in-law. Their strawberries are, like, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then they make leather. So, like, they make really nice leather. So this summer, or this spring, because I'll see them this spring, I'm going to ask them if they can make me leather tags with my name on it, or with the name Time or something, because my Facebook channel is Crochet One Stitch at a Time. But I know on a piece of leather that's not gonna, that's too long. So, I'm either gonna change my name on my Facebook,
How about the portrait?
or I'll figure something out, because I want it to match my hats. When I sell my hats, I don't want my hats to say Alice. I can't stand that name, Alice. I don't know what my mom was thinking. You know, Allison would have been a lot prettier.
Look
I
at
love the
balcony.
name Allison, not Alice. I was named after both of my aunts. My Aunt Alice, and I'm not telling you my middle name. There's no way.
And up to you.
My middle name is the worst. Like, I can't even say it without gagging. It's like, what are you thinking? All right, so we could check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This will be the last round for double crochets. And then we just have one more round. And then we'll talk about what you could do, what you could add. I mean, there's so much possibilities. This is what I did. My first hat was, I can't remember. It was so ugly. Oh my God. It was ugly, ugly. My second one came out really good because I did a sock. Sock monkey, is that what they're called? Oh, that came out so cute. I think my grandson was maybe 3, 4. Oh, he looked so adorable in it, and he loved it. He has all my hats
Right
still.
the underside of the bed.
He's my biggest fan.
On the underside of the bed, and it won't break.
Tell me what your favorite football team is. Mine's Giants. Think about making my Giants hat with my Giants fingerless gloves again. Those came out really, really, really nice. I think with this one I might do trolls.
Wait, we can't get up there.
I might do her because it's already pink. I just got to add some. So here's the hat. Now what we need to do is at the end, at our 12th, what we need to do is single crochet. So chain 1. Now we get a single crochet. So pull it in, take that hook, bring it around, and there's only 3, and bring it through. Go under, grab your yarn, bring it up, pull it over, there's 3. Grab it, pull it through, grab this yarn, pull it through, you got 2, wrap it, bring it through. Pull it through, grab your yarn, pull it up, wrap it, pull it through. This is the single crochet. We need to do 1 single crochet in each thing. This will just make it a little bit tighter. And do any color you want. I know my cousin wants to do what is it called? The marijuana one, the Rasta hat. And she has one just like this. So she could do a Rasta hat, but you need to make it bigger. So I'll do another one for an adult next, but not live. I'm not going to do another live one. Unless she needs to learn another stitch or something, and then I'll go live. Sorry, I sigh a lot. I don't know why I sigh, but I do. I think it's all this weather. I'm not in Florida, I'm not in California, I'm not in somewhere warm, Texas, wherever. I don't know if I want to live in Texas, though. Texas seems pretty strict. But I really want to be warm. But I don't want to get tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever. Like, I really can't say that because when I moved here, I think I had I think we saw a tornado or whatever it's called. Oh, it was freaky. My husband recording it. Think I was crazy. It was funny. Okay, so we forget this one. We stitch. Okay, we're going to slip stitch. This was our last row. Make it tight. Bring it through. Okay. Pull your yarn out. Leave a big piece of yarn, maybe about a foot. Okay. Grab your string, grab it like this, and pull it through. Make it tight. Okay. Now you grab your darning needle. pull the string through. Alright, so what you're going to do is, now you want to do this a lot, not just a little bit, because it will come out. So just weave in the ends. That's what I do. Okay. I do about 5, and then what you do is like start somewhere else and do the opposite way. Okay. Pull it, not too tight so it doesn't buckle up on you. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. And so if you wash it, hopefully it won't come out. There you go. And there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed. And there's your thing. So I'm thinking that maybe you guys can put like, you could do the pink hair, maybe a big palm pink hair, and make that girl there. What's that girl? We were just talking about it. Trolls. This is the back of the hat. Thank God I noticed that. That's the back of the hat. So when you fold it, make sure that's in the back. And this is the front. Oh, and the middle. So here's the middle of the hat. See the circle that we made? We do the same thing. We grab the darning needle, pull it through. Now we want to do the same thing. We want to weave in and out, little small in and outs, you know, close together so you don't see the string. Okay, and then you want to go backwards, go heading towards the place that you just, so they intertwine with each other so they don't come out in the washing machine. And make sure when they do wash, make sure they do it with a gentle wash and a tumble dry. Now, if it's too, if your hat is too big, you could definitely dry it. It will shrink right up because it's acrylic. Now, cotton does not. So there it is. You could always put eyes. You could put an owl. You put little tassels on it. Make an owl. Make a little beak. Not really sure, but there's endless things you could do with this. You could do either a pink minion. Now, if you make one again like this, I would stop at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the 6, and make the 6th one. Stop at 5. Change color to black. There's my cat. She just had babies. Get down. Get down. You're going to burn yourself on the light. Okay. So after the 5th one, change it to black. So you have a black strip. And if you know how to do circles, you see these circles that we did at the beginning? You see these holes right here? If you can make 2 rounds of that, stop it right there. Put your 2, take your darning needle, leave a long string after you do the 2nd one. Put your eyes right here, right over the black band, so it looks like a minion, and then put little black hairs. You know, so many things you can do. If you want to see something else, just let me know, and I'll do another tutorial. You guys have a good day.